But I was thinking about the Eve at the same time, Husky, but I feel like if I put the Eve in the mid lane, she's going to be stationary, allowing Harry just to land down fire from afar. The Eve is going to get bursted down, so it's a lot better if I were to have a mid lane that's more mobile, right? That's why Joy going to the mid lane to limit Bigetron Alpha. Don't forget, Orange buff is super wide open for the clear. Kaltizi still holding on to the Retribution, and now Super Ken would need to try to take it away from Kaltizi.
They're trying to fight this. Kaltizi not looking too healthy, separated from his team, and the greed paid off, at least in favor of Bigetron.
Right now, you can feel like Key on the mid lane, but hold on a second. The Super Ken right deep in enemy line, Feel trying to do a lot of damage right here. Has to bounce away, Super Ken, even with Angela in tow as well.
Like the Franco Bloody Hunt, you just want to stay alive as long as possible. Super Marco able to get away out from that Fanny, and Super Vin also not getting the iron hook. He's just going to flicker forward for the kill, and that's 2 for Bigetron Alpha.
Yeah, and that's exactly how Bigetron Alpha wants to play. AP Bren right now needs to try to slow down and limit Super Ken, but Super Ken, well, having that one up is actually really good. But Super Ken right now, Kaltizi deep under the many lines. That's a wild try committed by the side of Ogren as well, and now AP Bren looking to find more from the side of Bigetron Alpha's jungle.
They're gonna flicker forward from Zorizo to get the taunt out, and perhaps they will find one, and that's gonna be Ogwen this time. Pulled right back, a second kill for Super Ken.
Yeah, Super Ken is now slightly behind. No, sorry, even with Super Ken. Don't forget, Super Ken in the early game was the one that is behind in the levels.
There's got Kaltizi as well in his own jungle. Kaltizi getting ran down. Zorizo also coming in. Kaltizi trying to mitigate all of the crowd control, but he's gonna get bursted down very, very quickly. It doesn't matter if he has to decimate. He's the one that goes down. It's Super Vin. What a hook on the Flapteezy. He's gonna try and dash around with the Vengeance. Can't get the stun on the couch. On the Key, unfortunately, they get the wild charge onto Super Vin as Fuel comes in for the cleanup. Zorizo will not be able to help.
Yeah, the nice Bloody Hunt coming out from Super Vin, but unfortunately, after burning away that Bloody Hunt onto Kaltizi, they don't really have any more priority, but now Flapteezy in a spot of trouble.
It's a bit ambitious, right? Trying to get the final slash.
It's already online already, and they're looking to fight right here. AP Bren, oh, hold on a second, they're having other ideas.
It's going to be Kaltizi of all people getting hooked. He's trying to get away with the Mortal Coil. Just at the edge, clipped by the Chrono Blast from Saken, and he's gonna go down. Flapteezy dashing around, running out of Demon Mark, knocked out by Zorizo. Ogwen can't provide any assistance. Flapteezy just trying to buy time, but he's gonna get chained down. And Bigetron Alpha finds 2 kills for themselves.
Yeah, this is why AP Bren is so afraid of Bigetron Alpha. This is the kryptonite of AP Duty to focus around the side lanes, because the side lanes are being pushed up with the Lord Intel right here. Super Bin catch a few.
That's gonna be the Aegis Shields. Good final slash to cancel that one. Few will dash away to get rid of Super Bin. Zorizo getting a taunt, but it's not enough as Saken gets blasted by Super Marco. 2 for AP Bren. Massive shutdown for them as Super Ken is gonna try and show up. Get some sort of cleanup, will find few, but that is pretty much it. Top tier 2 ends up going down. Mid tier 1 finally fallen. Super Ken unleashed. Flapteezy, Kaltizi trying to hold this together, but Flapteezy is gonna instantly get cut down as Super Ken continues to stay alive. Kaltizi looking for a decimate, but he keeps him in place and locks him down like the puppet he is. Ogwen wants to help, but Kaltizi is slowly getting whittled down. Bigetron Alpha salvage the fight.
Yeah, they're trying to salvage it right here, right?
Go for.
There it is, final slash again onto Vin. Doesn't have the iron hook. Zorizo will put his body in front. Vin fishing for any target, and there it is. It's going to be the Mortal Coil straight into the decimate. Super Vin instantly goes down as AP Bren tries to bowl right to Bigetron Alpha. Everyone is low. As Saken survives, that's the most important member for Bigetron Alpha. It's a 1-for-2
That's have to purify online, so AP Bren needs to look out for that one. And now Bigetron Alpha looking to try to take the Lord away from AP Bren.
They're gonna try and do it before Super Ken arrives. Super Ken goes in with the steel cables, and the retro is still right there for Bigetron Alpha. AP Bren, they've lost the objective, so they gotta win the fight. Saken, though, taken care of by Kaltizi. Maybe there's a chance for AP Bren as Bigetron Alpha sent on the run.
Kaltizi this time round. Bigetron Alpha literally making... Oh, hold on a second.
Super Ken, be careful, and just keep dashing in like that. Flapteezy baited beyond the tower, and Super Ken gets away. The iron hook on the Flapteezy, and he ends up getting traded back. And AP Bren fighting up a bit more than they could chew, but Super Marco is still alive. Zorizo taking out the damage. Super Vin right there. Zorizo going to the back looking for Super Marco. They lose Vin, and Super Ken shows up, and now in the choke point, once more decimated by Ogwen. As Super Ken falls, Zorizo dropping low as well. AP Bren, well, they salvage that fight for sure. Zorizo still wants more, but I'm not really sure if this is the fight that you want to take. As Phil will try to run down Key in the back line, but unfortunately couldn't have the damage. Counter back by Zorizo again. Good wall from Ogwen to separate the battle lines. AP Bren, they will get out, but that top inhibitor has fell to the Lord. Mid tier 2 will fall. AP Bren, what an expensive fight.
Yeah, Zorizo, that is the
Here,
fight.
right?
Like, Joy not very strong in comfort in clearing the lanes, especially for
Kautizi, what a hook! He's gonna find Kautizi himself, excuse me, as the big damage comes from Super Marco. Wild charge is perfect. As Super Vin gets knocked up into the air and instantly clamped down by Kautizi. It's a 1-for-2 trade again. As Phil will be the sacrificial lamb. But Super Marco, what is this madman flicker for? Looking for Saken. If he dies, it's gonna be great. Super Marco trying to save the game, and he might have just done it. Key, this is not his fight to be in. As AP Bren salvaging.
The limits flickers forward instead of backwards, right? He's not afraid of Saken, even though Saken is the one that putting him down to the dumpster in the early game. But look at where Super Ken's at. He's actually poised to try to steal this Lord away. I don't think Bigetron Alpha is there. Here he comes.
They're just gonna gun down Super Ken, not even with the hard guard is enough to save him. Key,
Super
oh boy,
Marco.
run, little go, run! Super Marco is after him. And AP
Super Marco is big
I've
right now. There's still one man down, finally just coming out just in time, but the damage is already done.
And I think he balance range used as well, forcing all the flickers out. Super Ken, good hook from Super Vin to shut down Ogwen. No more grog. Super Ken trying to slice through the members of AP Bren. Kautizi running away. He's gonna get knocked out by Zorizo. As Phil is in the back line, trying to run down Saken. Saken's still alive. Chrono dashing all the way out. As AP Bren cannot fight this. Flapteezy just trying to buy time. He also falls. As Bigetron Alpha, they stave off AP Bren. But this entire game has been stabilized. We're even Stevens right now.
You should know that Super Vin is actually up top right there, and it's
They're
very
not checking.
scary. Right? Flicker ultimate, and it will be Ed. So Rizal actually standing up. I'm catching that teasy though.
Be very careful. Final stage gonna be there. Super Vin showing up, looking for a target. Super Marco might be the target for him as well. Super Ken showing up. Who's gonna win the retreat fight? Lord going low, and it's gonna be Kautizi that gets the Lord of all things. Final slash coming back off cooldown. Super Win falls. As Kautizi looking to run down Saken. Him and Phil both have the immortality. Saken trying to keep this game alive for Bigetron Alpha, but it might not be enough as Super Marco guns him down. AP Bren have just done it 21 minutes in, Jay.
Super Marco literally won the whole team fight, right? He's already starting to become so big. The Bigetron Alpha, Saken tries to dash around, but he's actually getting melted down instead. He's actually taking more damage than he could actually dish out. Now AP Bren is just Zorizo against the world. The core a little bit better right now. Husky
cannot do this. Zorizo just does not have enough to do it. With the Trumpet keeping Phil alive, the wave temporarily stifled, but the new one, the fresh one's gonna come in, led by the Lord himself. And Key, he's trying his best, but it's just not sufficient. AP Bren with this game one, and what an explosive start to this best of 3. It's just one step closer to overcoming Bigetron Alpha.
Yeah, no wonder AP Bren's so afraid of Bigetron Alpha, right? Just take a look. No matter how much pressure you put onto Super Ken, he's still able to shine. Bigetron Alpha on the other hand, right?
So for Bigetron Alpha, they're like, well, you want to dash around here and there. They're going to bring out the Kufra as an answer.
Yeah, this is also one of Vince's heroes, like the Kufra. Jumping and bouncing around. Now you start to see that the Harif gets a little bit scary, right? Now you also start the future may not be as
kind of take away a bit of that invade potential early on, but you do have a Grok that is going to absolutely smack you to the ground with that force of nature early on. He in danger though. Kautizi just punishes him with the first blood as Super Wind shows up with a bouncing ball, trying to take fuel away, but unfortunately that is not going to be the case as Super Ken now having to take down the OG Shadow kill. Kautizi with the help of Phil will get a
needs to deal with. He's not even level 4 yet, and the turtle is up. Kautizi has the turtle priority.
Zorizo able to chunk down a lot of HP from Kautizi, but he also is losing a lot of that health. Final slash from Flapteezy does miss. Super Ken shows up, forcing the call altar out from Phil, has the Angela heartstrings with him as well. The hard guard is going to allow him to get the turtle away as AP Bren tries to fight this one. Super Vin dropping low, Kautizi back in the fight, but Super Ken should be able to get away with the help of Key. That hard guard Q is just massive.
Super Bin, I think okay, Zorizo actually knocks out Flapteezy. Super Bin, that was a very sus ultimate right there, but then again, Kautizi, because they know that AP Bigetron Alpha doesn't really have these big ultimates, right? Maybe AP Bren wants to make a play out of this.
Wants to go for Ogwen. It's a chill, not that easy to take down. Super Win getting pulled back and instantly just, wow, swept and kick all the way back to the tier 1. And that's an easy kill for AP Bren. Total fight.
Yeah, nice kill coming on Super Marco. He's needed to basically shove the mid lane so that, you know, Bigetron Alpha needs to deal with the mid lane before actually going to the turtle. Now Super Ken jumping around. He does have the hard guard.
He's gonna try to do as much damage as possible. The final slash is gonna be there, but Super Ken doing massive damage to field. The kick coming out, taking out Zorizo. AP Bren Ogwen finding the pick once more. This entire turtle will be resetted. But Bigetron Alpha, they still have the health to work with if they want to. Top side, Sakin also pushed away so far. That gold guy going over to Sakin as they funnel everything towards it. Meanwhile, mid lane, Super Ken with the help of the hard guard trying to run down AP Bren. Swiped to the side by the final slash. Super Ken running away with the help of that Alice, but it doesn't really matter. The flicker from Ogwen into the kick will finish him off. Massive punish. Super Win comes in, catches 2 on the back, but Super Marco able to get away in time as Zorizo shows up with the flicker, rams Kautizi into the wall, and both junglers go down.
Yeah, mid lane open for the contest, right? Same mistakes at AP Bren to fight in that choke point. Bigetron Alpha, I think Sakin knows how to deal with the Harry, so I don't think Bigetron Alpha will attempt to make that safe mistake. FlapTZ looking for angle right here, final swing, catches Super Bin.
And they will not be able to get the Lord though, unfortunately. Super Ken will secure that very easily. Super Bin gives his life away, but most important part for Bigetron Alpha is that they get the objective.
With the Lord Intel up top right here, Bigetron Alpha putting a spearhead instead. That's a concealed play coming in. Super Ken jumping onto FlapTZ. Gonna be the final slash right there. Kautizi trying to clear out the wave as fast as possible. The bounce to the back actually finishes off Key. They will trade fuel in return, but AP Bren, you're gonna be happy with that trade. Yeah, definitely, right? Like Shadow Q.
They'll try to test that triple buff again. Ogwen losing majority of his health, and Fuel comes in clutch with the call Alta. Final flash used as well by FlapTZ, trying to keep Bigetron Alpha away, but FlapTZ overextends to the back, and Bigetron Alpha just comes back in with the damage and the re-engage. Sakin free hitting everyone. The Tyrant's Revenge to follow up Super Vin, catching FlapTZ, and this time there's no running as Sakin finds a double.
Ooh, Sakin was huge right there. AP Bren wanted to fight Bigetron Alpha in that choke point, and once you see Kautizi wasn't able to secure the kill on Sakin, he's unable to do anything as well. Yes, you take down Key, but what can you do? Here comes Onslaught.
They need to take out Sakin. Look at that. Sakin stands his ground as Super Ken runs down Kautizi. The attempt is there. Super Ken wins that one. The kick is going to be down onto Sakin, and finally Ogwen takes him down with the help of Few. Bigetron Alpha fighting a bit more than they could chew. Side wave, but look at Key on the map as well. He knows that Kautizi is somewhere, so he's not even showing himself. Super Win charging up the Tyrant's Revenge, looking for FlapTZ. He's going to connect. No follow-up with the Tyrant's Race just yet. It can hold it very slow. FlapTZ to the back instantly. There's a kick on the Zorizo. They need to finish him off, but it's going to be the stun re-engage from Bigetron Alpha. Might have been a massive mistake as Sakin goes absolutely berserk with a double. The Muddles completely shredding through the health bars of AP Bren, and suddenly they find themselves 3 men down. As Field responds with the reduced respawn timer, the passive will help him up a little bit, but Bigetron Alpha cracks open the bottom inhibitor at the same time. Midwave showing up. The barrier is gonna allow Bigetron Alpha to sync up 2 waves at once. And look at that, Ogwen, 15 seconds away. FlapTZ needs another 20. Engage from Super Win is gonna go wide. The Muddles lay down as well. Kautizi needs to survive for as long as possible. Field will drop down the call also to keep his team and buy some time. The OG Shadow Kill not enough. And Super Marco is gonna get run down by Super Ken. And Bigetron Alpha, they're gonna trade 1 for 1, but AP Bren have lost so much.
Yeah, no more Zorizo to basically fix the waves. They know better not to tangle with AP Bren anymore. AP Bren just literally throwing bodies. But this is not a very good place for you!
He's gonna try and face check that brush, and it's a fatal mistake. And now it's gonna be bad news. Ogwen needs another 30 seconds. They need as much time as possible. Kautizi, can you work some magic? Super Ken tanking some shots from the crystal. And that's enough to force Bigetron Alpha back.
Yeah, the shadows, but look at Sakin and look at how the members of Bigetron Alpha are stacking.
Yeah, too late. Kautizi again late to the party as Ogwen. He's gonna get shredded by Sakin. Fuse gonna have it caught out the pop, and now flickers to safety. Doesn't have the dash, doesn't have the face to go to the wall, and Bigetron Alpha surely is a game 3, right? The Lawyer's gonna march down mid. 2 dead on the
Alpha onslaught, but Sakin's tremendous right now. Look at Sakin. He does have the Inspire going in. If he dedicate that Inspire over to the core, they'll be big.
And FlapTZ already caught out by the Tyrant's Revenge. He's gonna go down. So AP Bren left with 4 members. Super Ken trying to run down the members. Super Marco is gonna be the target. They're gonna power onto him, and the core is gonna be dead before AP Bren even knows it. And Bigetron Alpha pushes us the distance.
Yeah, going to game 3, you asked for it, right? Husky in the early on. You want to see this series to go that well. Both these two teams was able to deliver. AP Bren right here acknowledges the power of Bigetron Alpha. Super Vin, the crazy engager from the side of Bigetron Alpha, delivered that win. Super Marco wasn't able to become the late game Super Marco that we know and love. I don't know. Okay,
Zorizo.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be a Zorizo Vin. Zorizo Ruby. Super Vin going to Grok. Like I said, this is a contortionist kind of roster that Bigetron Alpha just put up into the field against AP Bren. Man, what a Giga Chan.
Please do not get the buff. Woo! That was very close. Super Vin just committing to it. And he's going to give the first blood away.
Yeah, this time around it's a lot different, right? Super Marco back onto something that he's more comfortable with, I believe, on the carry as well. But look at Super Vin, he's getting chunked down low.
And he's going to be taken down. Super Vin drop once more. That's really in lane. Gonna take a lot of time to heal up. Supercan showing up from Turtle as well. Remember the Bigetron Alpha is simply pull back. You have the hard guard as a response. Zorizo in the fight, but the retreat fight goes over to Kyle TZ as he goes on a killing spree. This time Supercan ends up going down.
Yeah, Flap TC still chasing on against Zorizo though. Key is still around there and it's everybody up in the air, and then all of a sudden, hey, you know, you also do bonus damage towards everybody. But I think the question is, Zorizo low.
Actually put under the tower and killed Supercan, stealing it without using much effort. And when we look at the emblems also, Saken, he's actually running the lethal ignition, right? So you watch out, he's gonna 3-shot you with that bonus damage from the Nibiru, something that you gotta respect a bit more. Zorizo getting ran down on the top lane, but Slap TZ, no problem. Not able to finish things off. And the Supercan, meanwhile, they try and run down Ogwen. Ogwen ends up falling. Kyle TZ taking a big snipe from
that fact, they have total priority.
I'm offended to pull in on it too. Flap TZ trying to buy as much time as possible. Unfortunately, Kyle TZ ends up getting stunned, so can't contest the turtle. They get the Divine Death from Otto Zorizo, who just walks out of there without taking much damage at all, even though Super Marco is around. It was pulled in by Zorizo early on. The Kyle Alta will expire, and Supercan just runs him down with the electrifying beast. Meanwhile, they're gonna get the pull onto Super Vin, which is a Grok that doesn't really care too much.
Yeah, like this time around, Awkward, even though you sport the Kaja against Joy, this is literally logic, right, for the side of everybody. But then again, Awkward wasn't able to output enough thing. But oh, Super Vin, well charged, the air.
Yeah, not able to get a connection, but doesn't really matter. Saken just destroys the health bar field. At Bigetron Alpha coming online. Slap TZ don't really want to beat it. Saken almost 2-shots him. And AP Bren, they just could not fight this. They need to fight again. You look at the level differential, right? Bigetron Alpha slightly ahead in terms of experience. It's going to be Zorizo with the pullback onto Slap TZ. The Cold Ultra will be there to save him, and they even respond with the Divine Touch onto Super Vin, who loses his first life thanks to Immortality. Kyle TZ to the back, ends up getting pushed back by Super Ken as he gets electrocuted alive. Bigetron Alpha looking to fry AP Bren in their own base. Slap TZ dropping low. Zorizo gonna get the finisher. Gets destroyed instead by Super Marco as Kyle TZ comes back in for a round with the conceal. Zorizo is gonna instantly see it. Gets the delay as now. Where is Kyle TZ? He's still taking the purple bar. This lord is gonna be gone. I do not think that AP Bren can win this, but they gotta try anyways. Committed to the fight. Kyle TZ straight to the back, trying to look for the kill. Can't find the assassination as Zorizo runs away. Right now you see the conceal play from behind. The lord dropping low, and Kyle TZ steals it somehow. They even get to Saken. The wraparound was immaculate from AP Bren. Immortality from Super Vin goes down. Super Marco outputting the damage. Super Ken was him dead. And we'll find him. But is it enough though? The Alice Key can't keep him alive for long enough. Super Ken ends up falling. It's Q and Flap TZ against Zorizo and Key. All the frontliners and support powered up together in this fight. Is an even trade. But AP Bren with heroic.
It's only 13 seconds now. If you notice how Kyle TZ is positioning. Oh, that's a Divine Judgment.
And the pull, that's the Immortality. Zorizo, if he goes down, he's gonna be big trouble. This is the Mirror's Passion right there. Saken just shoots through Super Marco's health bar and Zorizo survives. Kyle TZ can you at least get a kill? No, he cannot. Saken saves it for Bigetron Alpha, and a turnaround right there as Lord spawns and Super Ken comes back to life. Oh, AP Bren, what have you done? Kyle TZ back just in time. This could be the final push of Bigetron Alpha. Look at that! Zorizo straight in! And phew, he's dead! Super Marco gotta run. Survive just for a little bit. The Winter Trunk is keeping Super Ken alive. But AP Bren, can you stave off this assault? If Bigetron Alpha, they will focus everything on the crystal. And Bigetron Alpha have done it in their home ground. And in front, in the faces of AP Bren, they stopped them dead in their tracks.
Turns out, you know, Bigetron Alpha wasn't a speed bump, wasn't an obstacle for AP Bren. They were the conquerors. Bigetron Alpha taking 2-1 against AP Bren. AP Bren was trying to do everything, even though, you know,